With so much trouble in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O-double-G. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hugo Traverso here in beautiful Healdsburg, California, joined alongside by Julian Corey. We'll have the lineups and everything when we have following the anthem.
We'll sing our national anthem. Very nice, the Enzo Village Singers, our national anthem. Fantastic job. Enzo Village, set amid the hills and vineyards of Sonoma County at the north end of Healdsburg. It's a life plan community and a collaboration.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Hugo Traverso, joined alongside by Julian Corey, the Enzo Village seniors delivering a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and it's time for Packers baseball. The Packers tonight will start Caden Castles out of University of California, Irvine on the mound. For the visiting East Bay Marauders, this is the starting lineup. Kaz Omamoto leads off playing shortstop. Drew Hamburger, potentially the best name in the BACL, bats second playing third. Adam Kamen in center field batting third. Batting cleanup, Marty Rosales at first base. Batting fifth, Maximo Rockwood at designated hitter. Batting sixth in right field, Jackson Howell. Batting seventh, Brent Valentine. He's playing second. And then batting eighth, Diego Prado. And left field, and rounding out the lineup, RJ Manicki, or Manicki rather, is playing at the catch, behind the plate.
And defense for the Packers, outfield left to right, Jake McCoy, Will Van Lee, and the man of the hour last night, Zane Kelly. In the infield, Brendan Lewis and Matthew Mansbury. Manning down the left side, on the right side, Jack Rucker, Matthew Austinfort, and Trey Martinez in the squat, putting down the signs.
Well, correction for our starting lineup. It is Zach Syrup. And Zach Syrup recently announcing his commitment to the University of Washington. Interesting. We were told it would be Castles, but all right. Well, we have a change of pitchers last second, so bit of a sticky situation in the dugout, and Zach Syrup is your starting pitcher, left-handed pitcher out of Western Kentucky, recently transferred to the University of Washington. Gonna go ball out for the Huskies from Southern California, Moore Park to be exact. And his battery mate is Trey Martinez, as Julian mentioned, from UCSD. Omamoto will strut to the plate and will get set to go.
Yeah, 9 innings on the season for Syrup. 5 earned runs allowed, ERA sitting at 5, 3 walks, and 12 strikeouts.
Well, we will get set for the first pitch here. Pretty much on time as we get set. Syrup rocks, kicks, and fires. And that one is low for ball one. First pitch coming in at 6 o'clock. Local temperature is 77 degrees and sunny. Beautiful day for some baseball. The second offering from Syrup is in there for a called strike in the outside part of the plate, 1-1.
I mean, talk about his commitment to the University of Washington. Really good school, especially known for their pitching. I mean, that's a place geographically, too, where there's the overcast, the weather's damp. If you want to go and, you know, work on your stuff and maybe allow some contact, that's not going to always fly out of the yard. It's a good spot.
And 1-1 was cut out and missed for strike 2, 1-2. The 1-2 on the way. Inside, and it got Omamoto. Caught him on the shoulder, and it bounced off his helmet. A little shook up on that one, so they'll get a base runner to start the ball game. But yeah, University of Washington, they've had themselves a great season. Ended, though, in the Big Ten quarterfinals against Oregon, a team that would go on and almost beat UCLA, came close to taking down the Bruins for that Big Ten title. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest just loaded when it comes to baseball, and West Coast just in general. It's America's pastime. First offering to Drew Hamburger is a pitch outside, 1-0. Crabs quickly up on the Marysville Giants, 2-0. Lincoln beating Solano 4-0. The second offering to Hamburger is low, 2-0 now. It's the third game between these two teams. Packers have won both games by a combined 35-2. Hamburger, a recent graduate of Homestead High School. The 2-0, swing and a miss on a fastball just outside. Count moves to 2-1.
And Hamburger last time against the Packers way back when a couple weeks ago, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts in the box.
Well, 2-1 on the way from Syrup. The pitch, swing and a miss. Throw down to second as the runner goes is off of the glove of Mansberry, and it kicks into the outfield. And so now a runner moves over to second. Omamoto, who's a steal threat. Guy swept a lot of bases this year for Ohlone College. Count moves to 2-2.
We've seen a lot of trouble on those one-hop throws down to second for the middle infielders. I don't know, maybe it's kicking a little bit weird or just taking tough hops, but getting by him a little bit.
The first offering, Adam Kamen is, or excuse me, not Adam Kamen, still Hamburger. That one's in the dirt, 3-2. Adam Kamen is, in fact, on deck. Santa Barbara City College. Looking for a new home, likely.
I mean, I don't blame you for mixing them up. Last time Kamen was here, it's practically carried this Marauders team both games.
So count moves full. Runner on second for Drew Hamburger. The payoff pitch on the way. This one is swung on and hit foul off to the first base side. Count remains 3-2 here. Nobody out. Marauders threatening to score early. Syrup sets, kicks, and delivers. That one's low, and Hamburger walks. So another free pass given up by Syrup. 2 base runners to open the game for the Marauders, which is huge, as Adam Kamen will come to the plate. And that Julian mentioned pretty much carried the Marauders the last time he was here.
Tough spot if you're Syrup right now. We've seen teams that most of the times he's on the mound, they're patient with him. I'll try and come in the zone and be effective, let his defense do the work.
Here's the first offering that came in. That one's in there, the bottom of the zone for a called strike 1. 0-1 now to Kamen. Kamen, Santa Barbara City Vaquero, was 3 for 3 in the second game of the season for the Prune Packers, which is against the Marauders just about 18 days ago. The 0-1 swung on and hit on the ground. Lewis to second for 1 on the way to first. Double play. Omamoto moves over to third, but a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. And just like that, the defense bails out Syrup. He's relying on it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Syrup, that's exactly what you're looking for. You know, what we just talked about. Let the teams put the ball in play. Let your defense work behind you. So a very fundamentally sound Packers team, and they'll make plays if you allow them to.
Now Marty Rosales, the cleanup hitter. First pitch to him is at the knees for a called strike. 0-1 now to Rosales. 2 down with a runner on third for the Marauders. 0-0 ball game. Syrup sets, delivers, and a breaking ball at the top of the zone. Just a bit high, 1-1.
A couple broadcasts ago, Easton and I were talking about the depth of this team. I mean, you look out in the infield, and this is an infield you're comfortable with, and you don't even have your big piece in Cade Campbell in there, who's been on fire at the plate and in the field as well.
1-1, big swing and a miss for Syrup there as he moves the count to 1-2. Rosales tried to hold back but couldn't, which was too juicy. Wanted all of it and more. 1-2 with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Syrup able to down the 3 and 4 hitters for the Marauders, and that ends the top of the first. Stay with us here as we'll go through the Packers starting lineup, the batting order, and then the defense for the Marauders. Leading off for the Packers, it is the hero from last night's game, Zane Kelly, batting second. Jack Ruckert from LSU batting third. The freshman, Matthew Mansberry at shortstop. Jake McCoy, the left fielder, he bats cleanup. Trey Martinez behind the plate, batting fifth. Matthew Osenfort bats sixth at first base. Will Van Wee is in center field, batting seventh. Caleb Kimball bats eighth and designated hitter. And then Brendan Lewis will bat ninth at third base. Packers really, as you mentioned, Julian, relying on the depth of their infield. A lot of young guys out there. And much to mention, Matthew Mansberry, that shortstop who, ever since joining the team, has not missed a day. He's been excellent.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. Good job of spraying the ball over the floor, and really a veteran approach for such a young player. For me, to stand out is Zane Kelly. I mean, he gets bumped up to the leadoff spot. We're talking about an offense where we know they can do damage. It's just a matter of when, and sometimes it's a little bit streaky. I like the move by Coach Gomes. Move Kelly up after a great night last night. A really simple approach, and try and set the tone for this Packers offense to get on the board early.
Yeah, well, we go around the defense now for the Marauders.
Defense from left to right, it's going to be Prado, Kamen, and Howell. Left side of the infield, Hamburger and Omamoto. Right side, Valentine and Rosales. And RJ Manicky putting down the signs.
Yeah, Casserly, Tommy Casserly, that is their starting pitcher. A late scratch for a guy that really delivered in that first half of the game for the Marauders just about 3 weeks ago. And Taylor Hahn, a guy that was written off kind of by almost everyone. He even didn't pitch at his high school that much, and he couldn't figure it out there, but he figured it out here and held the Packers to only 1 run in the first 3 innings, and Packers kind of packed it on a little bit in the fourth, and then the flood gates opened when he was out of the game. But Tommy Casserly from Cal High just graduated there in San Ramon. First pitch to Kelly is a high fastball that kicks up off of the glove of Manicky, and hits the screen. Casserly had a 15.75 ERA against Roseville. The pitch is low, and that's a big swing and a miss for strike one. So 1-1 in 13 games played pitching wise. He had a 4.09 ERA, 2-0 record. Here's the pitch, and Kelly grounds this one, the first base side, picked up by Rosales. Foot race to the bag, and Rosales wins it. 1 down. Casserly, 4.09 ERA in 25 and 2/3 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, 9 walks, 15 earned runs, 28 hits allowed for California this year. Heading to college next year, likely Aloni with the positioning of the East Bay Marauders, but we'll see. Here comes Jack Ruckert, left-handed hitter. The pitch, that one is in there for a called strike at the top of the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, for Casserly, you'd really just like to see him stay in the zone. Last time these two teams faced off, the Packers had 30 walks in 2 games, and at one point we're on pace for 45 walks in just 1 game. So I want to see them in the zone and getting ahead in counts.
Yeah, the walks definitely have been a problem for the Marauders. 0-2 now to Ruckert. He waits. The pitch from Casserly. This one's grounded down the first base side and foul. So count remains at 0-2. Ruckert doing a good job of battling. LSU kid. Born and bred LSU. The dude's an incredible player. born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The 0-2. That one's inside and gets past Manicky at the plate. So 1-2 now. Ruckert this year posted a .232 batting average in 39 games, 18 of which he started. 69 at-bats for the LSU Tigers. A very big down year for that program. The 1-2. Fastball way upstairs, 2-2. So nothing here in the bottom of the first. 2-2 with one down. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is low and inside. Great read there by Ruckert to lay off of it. 3-2 now. Full count with one down. The pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back into the fence. Back-to-back. 3-2 counts here early on.
Yeah, I mean, Casserly's attacking too. The Packers are just making them work.
3-2 on the way. In there, called strike three on the outside part of the plate. A strong start for Tommy Casserly.
It's a really good job to just spot that fastball on the outside part of the zone. And I mean, I think it's pretty fair to say, and you could agree with me in this standpoint, you know, when teams throw strikes against the Packers, they will do damage at some points, but they will also get themselves out. I mean, you mentioned Taylor Hahn. Maybe the velocity wasn't the highest. He wasn't running it up high 8s, low 9s, but he was in the zone, limited to walks, and only 3 earned runs in 5 innings.
Well, here is Matthew Mansberry. Fouled off the first pitch, 0-1 now. Mansberry, strong right-handed hitter. One of the best for the Packers so far, the 0-1. And he hits this one the other way into right field for a base hit. Great job there from Matt Mansberry, again delivering. He was on the radio earlier this morning, Froggy 92.9.
It's what we were talking about pregame with Mansberry. Just looks like he's been playing college ball for 4+ years. Stays inside out. It's simple, not trying to do too much, and drives it the other way.
Well, here comes Jake McCoy. McCoy, another powerful right-handed hitter. The pitch, swung on and grounded, foul on the third base side. Coach Gomes tried to make a play on it, couldn't.
Coach Gomes has had some plays down there. Always pretty active on the ball.
Yeah, well, sometimes they say you don't leave baseball, baseball leaves you, and it clearly hasn't left him. 0-1 with 2 down, runner on first. Here in the bottom of the first, the pitch. Swing and a miss. McCoy drops to a knee, swinging out of his shoes for that one. Count moves to 0-2.
Only one thing Jake was trying to do there, and that was put that ball on the University Street and give the Packers an early lead.
0-2 with 2 down. The pitch, breaking ball, and he fouls this one straight back. Count remains 0-2. Packers have worked hard here to get into these positions, and I mean, Ruckert, he was at an 0-2 count and worked it back 3-2 before getting rung up, but we'll see what McCoy does right here. The 0-2. Runner on the go. The pitch is high. Throw down to second is not in time. It squirts into center field. Mansberry is digging for third. He'll be held up there by Coach Gomes. And now the Packers have a runner 90 feet away from breaking the score open in this game.
It's a really good job by Mansberry, recognizing the tempo on the mound from Casserly, taking the extra 90 feet. I mean, we talked about the bounce in front of second. It bites the middle infielders again, and he gets to third. Now a single does it.
Now a runner on third for McCoy. The 2-2. Outside. That will make it 2-2. Well, that'll make it 3-2, rather. That's going to be an error on the catcher as Mansberry moved up there. 3-2. On the way, the pitch. McCoy digs down for it and fouls it off. So, count remains 3-2. The pitch on the way to McCoy. Down low, and that'll actually make it 3-2. So runners on the corners wouldn't be the worst for Casterly, as it would bring up Trey Martinez, who hasn't had the best start to his summer, but Martinez looking to flip the script here. The 3-2 offering to McCoy is in the dirt, and McCoy will walk. So he works back from an 0-2 count to walk, and now here comes Trey Martinez. A chance for Trey to really flip his luck this summer. And it all rests on this at-bat right here. Runners on the corners. Do you get McCoy in motion here with 2 down?
I mean, I don't see the hurt in sending him, especially if Trey Martinez is able to poke a ball the other way that takes the second baseman out of position, and maybe one sneaks through in an early lead for the Packers.
First offering to Martinez is popped up into foul territory. Over on it is Rosales, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it for the first inning. So after 1-0, when we come back, Packers will look to keep the status quo on the defensive side. Welcome back. Top of the second inning here as Maximo Rockwood steps in. It'll be Rockwood, Howell, and then Valentine, designated hitter, right fielder, and then second baseman. Here's the first offering to Rockwood from Syrup, and it's a big swing and a miss. Syrup got into a bit of a sticky situation with runners on first and second with nobody out in the first, and then proceeded to force a double play and strike out the following batter. Here's the second offering to Rockwood. It is in there for a called strike at the knees, so quickly 0-2.
Yeah, did a good job of staying in it besides traffic on the bases. Got a fastball low enough in the zone and rolled 2.
0-2 on the way. Swung on and hit foul off to the right. That one's headed for the spot, and it lands just far of it. Still 0-2. Spot Great Eats here at Recreation Park. Proud sponsors of the Healdsburg Prune Packers. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Gets Rockwood to go. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Syrup.
I mean, Syrup on the mound, you can argue he almost creates an illusion just with the funky windup. Hides the ball for a long time and can make that fastball seem like it's coming in harder than it really is, especially off the off-speed.
One down now for Jackson Howell, the pitch, and that one's upstairs, 1-0. Howell, right-handed hitter. 1-0 is swung on and fouled back, 1-1. So a 1-1 count now to Howell. The 1-1 in there for a called strike at the knees. 1-2 now with one down. Nobody on here in the top of the second. Still nothing. Howell, the pitch outside, 2-2. Howell, a recent graduate from Ripon, California. Ripon, rather. 2-2 coming to Howell with one down. The pitch, swing, and he fouls it back. Count remains 2-2. Here's a PG grade 8, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Syrup pouring it on here. 3 consecutive strikeouts.
Well, the confidence on the mound right now for Syrup, even after his misses, see him nodding his head right back down at the catcher, Martinez. He's feeling good.
Here comes Brent Valentine, the second baseman, out of Chapman University, D3 college. Here's the pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike. Syrup reaching flow state here. Valentine from Los Altos, California. St. Francis High School. He's a sophomore. The 0-1 is grounded back up the middle. Routine play for Mansberry on the hop. The throw to first in time, and the side is retired. So a quick 1-2-3 inning. Syrup, no damage, 2 Ks. We head to the bottom of the second. Welcome back here. Matthew Ossenfort will come to the plate to start the second inning here at Recreation Park. Donning that walk-up song from Morgan Wallen. Here's the first offering from Tommy Casserly into his second inning of work, and that one's at inside, 1-0. So quick 1-0 count to Casserly. Casserly delivers, and this one is low again, 2-0. Ossenfort has the power for the pack so far. Packs a lot of it. 2-0 is outside, 3-0. So great start to the at bat here for Ossenfort, especially with Will Van Way on deck. 3-0 on the way. Upstairs, that's a 4-pitch walk to start the inning. Here comes Will Van Wee. We call him Will Van Way as a, it's a nickname because when we receive the lineup, a lot of the times his last name is spelled W-A-Y, W-E-I instead of W-I-E. Because I don't know if there's many Van Wees in the United States, so I think our coach's phone autocorrects to W-E-I. So Will Van Wey at the plate. First offering from Casterly on the way. This one is swung on and popped up into center field. Coming in on it is Kamen. Kamen can't make the catch. He was under it, and Austin Ford is into second safely. Oh my goodness. What do you think happened there, Julian? Wind blowing out to center field, but I can't understand. He kind of, it looks like he overshot the ball.
I mean, just looking at the flag, the wind just changed direction in a matter of seconds, so maybe swirling a little bit up there. It was hit pretty high. It's kind of overran it a little bit. You want to stay behind the ball as an outfielder, maybe go in front, just kind of fell behind him.
First offering to the new two-way Aggie is in there for a called strike, 0-1. That's going to be assessed a hit, not an error there. So it will be a hit because he didn't touch the ball. Here's the pitch. Kimball crushing deep into left field. Is he going to stay in the ballpark? It will at the warning track. Prado makes the catch. That one from the bat sounded like it was out.
He's getting closer and closer every game. You know, we talked to him at the beginning of the season. He was like, we asked him about the pitching. He's like, you know, I can hit too, guys. Like, I want to be able to show my power. That's one of the things I wanted to work on this season, and that one was barreled.
Yeah, well, here comes Brendan Lewis. One down, runners on first and second for the Pack. Here's the pitch to Lewis. He grounds this one foul and just over the head of Coach Gomes at third. So 0-1.
Yeah, Brendan Lewis got off to a hot start for the Pack, but since then in 12 games, .214 average, 1 homer, 7 RBI.
0-1 on the way from Casserly. Swing, and this one's crushed the other way. Down the right field line, is it fair? It is! It kicks into the corner. 1 run will score. Coming around the bend and raging in is Will Van Wee over to third. Standing up with a stand-up 2 RBI triple is Brendan Lewis. The bottom of the order delivers, and the Sun Devil says hello, how are you, to Tommy Casterly. A stand-up triple for Brendan Lewis, and it turns over the lineup with just 1 out. Zane Kelly will come to the plate. Here's the pitch, and Kelly hits this one the other way into the left, down the left field line. Prado is there, but it's going to hit the top of the fence and kick right back in foul territory. What a crazy way for that ball to finish. It hit the tippity top of the fence on likely one of the pillars of the chain link and bounced all the way back.
I mean, a couple games ago, we saw Osario Agard hit the flagpole in left center field, and I mean, I thought that was, we're probably never going to see that again. And I mean, as much more room for possibility as the fence provides, that's still pretty rare to see on a chain link fence that thin.
Yeah, well, Kelly takes ball 1 there, 1-1, so the Packers have been a lot more aggressive early on after seeing Casserly one time. Kelly grounded out to first his first time up. The 1-1 is outside and low. 2-1 now. Kelly, San Diego State Aztec. A routine guy for them. They start him a lot. 1-1 on the way. Upstairs. Nope, called a strike.
I mean, talked to Kelly last night. Packers were 6 outs away from a no-hitter, and speaking to him, talking about his buddy and teammate from San Diego State, the one that broke that up.
2-2 is grounded foul on the first base side.
Almost got the Potters on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost did, actually. That was a double that really could have been a problem for the Packers, but they cleaned it up defensively, and it was a stellar outing. 2-2. This one's hit on the ground and through into right field. Lewis in to score. 3-0 Packers.
That simple approach, talking about from Zane Kelly, that's why you want him at the top of the lineup if you're Coach Gomes. We know the bottom of the lineup has been producing all season, and then you set up a hitter like that with runners in scoring position. It's almost a shoe-in run.
And that one was nice. Simple through the 3-4 hole. Beautiful in the right field. Here's the pick back over to first. Kelly's back in time. He is a threat to steal, and the Packers definitely want to layer it on here.
It's got to be a nice feeling for the Pack to get on the board early. I mean, prior to last night, only been shut out. It hadn't been shut out within the first 4 innings. Back to norm here a little bit.
The pitch in this one's low. 1-0 to Ruckert. On the way, and that one's outside. 2-0 now. Still one down. Runner on first here for the Packers. Ruckert waiting. 2-0. The pitch. That one's low. 3-0.
Jack Ruckert, part of the LSU band, still doesn't have a home run on the season. We've seen him hit some balls hard. Just waiting for one to carry over.
Yeah, Packers have actually been on a bit of a home run drought. Haven't had a bomb, I believe, since June 20th, as that one is going to be outside for a ball. 3-0. It is a 4-pitch walk, so Casserly coming a little bit undone here.
It's tough if you're Casserly on the mound with this Packers lineup. I mean, you throw strikes, they're going to hit them. You throw balls, get runners in scoring position, forces you to throw strikes. I mean, tough situation.
Well, yeah, in the Pack, I mean, this is what you need. You need to get more consistent. For all of you that are confused, the Stonecutters were supposed to play today against the Packers, but the Marauders were a last-second change. Same with tomorrow. It's the California Tigers instead of South Placer Stonecutters. But, yeah, the Packers are looking to get a lot of momentum heading into their road series this weekend against the Medford. Matthew Mansberry now at the plate. Here's the pitch. He grounds this one hard up the middle. Tough feed at second. On to first. In time, double play. So a tough one to end there for the Pack. But they do tag on 3 runs. And we'll be right back.
New arm on the mound for the Packers. Caden Castle, the righty, takes over. University of California, Irvine product, 1.2 innings on the season of 1-run ball. Packers put some runs on the board, looking to get the hot bats back up as soon as possible.
Yeah, and they're gonna not have the toughest round doing that. Diego Prado, who's come to the plate, he's struggled in the past against the Packers, and we'll see what he can do here.
Strike one from Caden Castles. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. I mean, nice to see the Pack spray the gaps. Last inning. Get some offensive production going early. That one misses out.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can keep it going in the third. I think they will. I mean, this is a game where they can really open up the floodgates and score.
Castles comes home. The 1-1 lined in the right field. Chasing is Kelly, and he will get there with ease. Zane Kelly, but an absolute madman in right field, flying around, catching everything that goes his way.
Yeah, great job there by great job by Diego Prado to just put that ball in the sweet spot of his bat. Probably felt nothing as he cut that one through, but Zane Kelly just speedy over there.
Yeah, definitely a really good swing the other way. Catcher RJ Manicky stepping in now.
Yeah, Manicky, very good guy heading to Delta next year. Just graduated high school.
One of the best known community baseball colleges in California.
Yeah, the Delta, I'd say Delta, Ohlone, and Santa Rosa have been the best in NorCal, along with West Valley.
Behind in the count is Castle. This one line down the right, in right, but foul.
West Valley is a beautiful baseball complex. Delta, though, they do a great job.
Castle's taking a minute behind the mound, trying to come back in this at-bat. Still no hits on the evening for the Marauders. Castle sets, comes home. That one fouled straight back. Camera's all right. Little ricochet off the chain link. Count now even. Castle shakes and now gets his pitch. Comes home. The 2-2. That one fouled back. Nice job there from Manicky. Get a piece of that one. Martinez couldn't squeeze it behind the plate. And do it again. Castles gets his sign. The pitch. That one misses out. Oh, a good battle here from Manicky. Comes into the at-bat, ahead in the count. Gets into 2 strikes. Now battling. A lot of 3-2 counts today on both sides. Castle's trying to win this one, and a swing and a miss. He got him on the breaking ball.
Shortstop, number 6, Kaz Amamoto.
And now the Packers face probably the most formidable challenge in Kaz Amamoto. He's textbook leadoff guy, choke up on the bat, swing for contact.
Yeah, the shortstop, grindy at bats, no batting gloves. Loves to put the ball in play to all sides of the field, really a line-to-line approach. Down 0-1 in the count here. Now up the middle, fielded by Ruckert. The backhand, the throw over to first in time. And a 1-2-3 inning for Caden Castles out of the bullpen. Trying to get the Packers bats back up in a hurry, and he does it. We'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Packers trying to tally on. Ain't that a kick in the head by Dean Martin, playing in between innings, and Tommy Casserly, the Marauders, probably kicking themselves a little bit after getting down early to this pack lineup. Know they can do damage, and speaking of damage, slugging Jake McCoy coming to the plate. Lead it off here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key here for McCoy is, you know, against Casserly, just really focus in and take pitches.
That one, big swing and a miss. Saw him swing through a breaking ball in his first at bat, got to a knee. Bet you if he connects on one of those where he does end up on the ground, it'd probably end up pretty far.
A new man on the mound for the...
That one lined in the left field and past the glove of Omomoto. Leadoff single for Jake McCoy.
I think Jack Badger, that's who it is. Jack Badger is out there.
Is in fact Jack Badger. Rude awakening from McCoy. Hunting that fastball right away. Puts it in the outfield grass. Trey Martinez at the plate now. Popped out with runners in scoring position to the first baseman, Rosales, in his first at bat. Trying to keep the stride going for the pack here. Rosales wiggles the bat up above the shoulder and swings right through a fastball. Quickly down in an 0-2 hole. McCoy deep in his legs at first, medium-sized lead. Not gonna check over. This one lined in the right field. Shallow coming in is Howell, and he will get there in plenty of time. So nice drive to right field from Martinez, just not enough behind it a little early. You feel, I mean, in a way, Martinez seems close. He's swinging at the right pitches. He has the right approach, trying to take it the other way. Hasn't fully clicked yet. Oh, now big lefty Matthew Austin Fort steps in the box. This one grounded to the right side and through. McCoy's gonna round second, head for third. That one's still dribbling in the outfield. Coach Gomes is gonna hold him. Another single for this pack team.
Center field number 3, Will Van Wee.
That one hit perfectly. Not too hard, allowed McCoy to get to third, kind of died in that outfield grass. Houston product Will Van Wee stepping to the plate. Runners on first and third, only one away for the pack. Pitch from Badger, that one catches the zone. Van Wee always has the bright red accessories on. This time, going with the maroon Prune Packer colored gloves in the box. Nice teal and beige barreled bat, trying to do damage with it. This one lined left field, chasing is Kamen. Will he get there? He will. What a spectacular catch. It'll allow McCoy to tag, but my goodness, Adam Kamen. Phenomenal job to track that one down. That one was going for miles. A sac fly for Van Wee. The pack still first in the PEL in sac flies. Doing a good job of getting the ball in the air when they need to.
Yeah, their players really know when it's their job and what to do.
Badger spotting that fastball on the outside, again ahead in the count. Early 4-0 lead for the Packers. Trying to build as much momentum as possible heading into the later innings. This one misses high. Kimball, sharp line out to left field in his first at bat. Maybe trying to find a gap here, hook it a little more down the line. Anything down, that one, a big swing towards the Packer dugout, takes a hop. Everyone appears to be all right. Deep breath at the plate for Kimball. Needs to stay through the ball. Badger sets and comes home, that one low. A 2-2, count evens. Austin Ford a little jumpy at first. I mean, Jack Badger hasn't even taken a minute to look over throughout this at-bat. Get into a 3-2 count. Definitely going to see him go. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go here. Kimball takes time. Steps back in the box, ready to go. Badger checks first, gets the sign, comes set. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one fouled back towards the right side. Big hack there for Kimball. Got some treats up in the booth, little Chips Ahoy, some cookies. Always looking good. Pitch to Kimball, breaking ball in the dirt. That one spiked in front of home plate and in the other batter's box. Now a full count, a good job by Kimball. Packers been working at bats all day. Another one here, just trying to deliver. 3-2 count, 2 out. Badger comes home. That one in on the hands, almost gets a piece of Kimball. Nevertheless, will be a walk, and the inning extends.
Minnesota State, third base number 1, Brendan Lewis.
Now Brendan Lewis cleared the bases in his first at-bat. 2 RBI triple down the right field line. And you look down the lines here at Rec Park, because the gaps are so deep, they just go for miles. If you hook one to left field, it's pretty short, not a lot of room to get there in time. Lewis trying to do damage again on the first pitch. Fastball catches the outside. Badger's been doing a good job of staying in that part of the zone to start off at bats. Kind of struggling to maintain as the at-bat progresses. Check second. Lewis smashed down the left field line and foul. That one was close, couldn't tell. Home plate umpire rules just a bit left of the fair and foul play line. Oh, 2 count to Brendan Lewis, trying to stay alive. Again, breaking ball spiked in the dirt. Seen a couple of those now, haven't even reached home. Good job behind the plate by RJ Manicki, keeping in front of him. One, 2 count now to Brendan Lewis, 2 away in the inning. This one, a swing and a miss. Jack Badger goes back to the off-speed, gets a swing on the changeup, but the Packers come through with a run. A smash sac fly to center field by Will Van Wee brings in Jake McCoy. Packers trying to keep the shutout going as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Drew Hamburger to lead it off here in the top of the 4th inning for the Marauders. No runs and no hits on the board, trying to get something started. Claw away at an early pack lead. Caden Castles remains on the mound after a quick 1-2-3 first. Fires in for strike 1.
Castles and Syrup both having great outings so far comparatively to earlier on this season. So they've really found their stride, it seems like.
Doing a good job of staying in the zone. However, this one lined to right field and a leadoff base hit for Drew Hamburger. He got all the barrel on that one.
They might have to get him a double-double after this game. First hit of the ball game for the Kings, or not the Kings, rather the Marauders.
I mean, saw the Pack take a no-hitter into the 8th inning yesterday. Showing signs of maybe getting deep into this game again. No runs on the board. Adam came in, stepping to the plate now. Brown into a double play in his first at bat. This one lightly chopped towards the Packer dugout. Strike number 1. Came in a righty in the box. A little bit of an open stance. Castles comes home. Throw back to first by Martinez is spiked, but picked by Matthew Austinfort. Saving a big extra 90 feet there. The way the ball's rolling today in the outfield grass may have even allowed Drew Hamburger to take third. Martinez spiked that one a little bit. Not sure if maybe slipped a bit on the dirt. West run. Nurse stays put, that one inside. Castles ahead in the count, 1-2. Hamburger on first. Comes home, that one fouled away towards the right side. Seemed like it was hit hard off the bat. Little in on the hands. Spun out of play. We'll do the 1-2 again. Castles comes home, right field. Kelly now coming in, and he's not going to get there. Throws to second. Mansberry leaps, not in time.
Way to get up by the by the freshman. Oh my goodness, climbed the ladder to grab that one.
I mean,
full spread.
That ball was going straight towards the Packers dugout with no sign of stopping, and Mansberry turned into Michael Jordan. Got up on that one. Kind of a weird spinner off the bat of Kamen. Kelly wasn't breaking in super hard at first, and then all of a sudden just turned it on. Couldn't get there. So a little bit of a scuffle here for Caden Castles after a seamless first inning on the mound. This one grounded left side, foul. Now the play. It's a scoop up by the Marauders' third base coach. Just got under the hand. Imaginary glove, if you will. Castles again ahead in the count, going to need to win a battle here to get out of this. That one spiked in the dirt. Martinez blocks, keeps it in front. And shaking off right foot a little bit there. Kind of got into a weird position, but kept the ball in front. Hamburger on second, came in on first. Castles comes home, off speed, swing and a miss. Up now in the count, 1-2. Packers pitching staff coming into the night. The lowest batting average against at a .150. Really trying to abide by the stat book here. Get themselves out of a little jam. Castles comes home, fouled straight back. The camera also shoots straight back onto the roof, get that one fixed as soon as possible. Switch to a radio call for now. Rosales steps in the box. Right-hander, hands by the ear. Castle checks second, comes home, swing and a miss. Martinez held on, and a big first out for Caden Castles.
For the Marauders, number 14,
Blew a fastball right by him. A really big pitch there for Castles and the Prune Packers. Now a double play ball away from getting out of this thing. Castles checks second and comes home to Maximo Rockwood, who takes a fastball on the outside for strike one. Well, last time the Packers got to this part of the order, Rosales, Rockwood, and Howell, 1, 2, 3, all struck out swinging. Sure, Castles wouldn't mind taking the same here. This one, a curveball, just misses a bit high. On above the letters. Camera back up. Perfect spot. Shout out to Nolan. That one in a good view. That one fell back. Out of play, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Rockwood out of Cal State Monterey Bay, one of the best Division II baseball programs in the country.
Produced a lot of phenomenal athletes. That one, Castles ground to the right side. Tough hop for Osenfort. Will elect to take the out at first. Castles covering, gets there in plenty of time. A nice flip, and out number 2.
There we go for the Pack. That's huge. Get a second out. Don't try to turn 2. Just get the out where you can get it. And, 2 down now. It's going to be tough for Jackson Howell. He had a lot of trouble. Zach Surup. Let's see if he can bounce back here.
Really good job by Osenfort. Made it simple. Analyzed the field. Knew he had time. That one swung on and missed by Jackson Howell. One of the more underrated parts of being on the mound, being able to cover at first, make plays. Coming off of the bump. Castles made it look easy. That one grounded to the right side. Jack Rucker is there, throws across to first, and getting out of the jam is Caden Castles. A phenomenal job on the mound. A clean first inning now, a clean second, and the Pack trying to add on offense as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Stay with us.
Right fielder Ray Zane.
Well, leading off the inning for the Packers, right fielder Zane Kelly been flying out in right field, trying to fly around the bases here and get something started for the Prune Packers. Already 4 runs on the evening, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 6 hits. Looking more of the norm, this Packers offense that we're used to seeing. Kelly stands in the box, bit of a closed stance. That one, breaking ball. Jack Badger still in the game. Misses low. Badger in his first inning of work. 1 earned run allowed, 1 strikeout, 1 base on ball. 18 total pitches. Pitch to Kelly, misses outside. Now 2-0 hitters count. Kelly done a really good job of letting the ball get deep, seeing it in the hands and driving it out to all parts of the field. That one, a breaking ball, gets in there for strike 1. This Badger tries to claw back into the at-bat. Kelly resting the bat on his shoulders now, brings it up. That one in there for strike 2. Had a bit of run on it. Backed Kelly off and came right back in. A very nice pitch there from Jack Badger. So now count even, 2-2. Badger comes home. That one high. Kelly quickly reacted to that one, very fast to get out of the way. Now works a 3-2 full count. That one in the dirt.
Now batting for LSU, second base number 7.
Just as
Jack
smooth
Rucker.
as the song by Carlos Santana's, and Kelly works a walk, heads down to first, and the leadoff runner is on for the Packers.
My God.
Jack Rucker stepping to the plate now. That one in there for strike 1. We'll see. Kelly gets the green light from Coach Gomes at third to maybe swipe a bag. Seen the speed, know it's above average. Got the sliding mid on, always ready to go. Pitch home to Rucker. That one misses a bit outside. Rucker to strike out looking, and a walk in his last at bat. This one lined right side foul. Pulled off it a little bit too early. Now in a 1-2 hole. Pitch home to Rucker. Fouled back the other way. Again, another good battle from a Packers hitter staying in the box. Not letting Badger get any easy outs. Kelly, a big secondary at first, doesn't go. That one fouled back anyways. Rucker back in the box. Pitch fouled back, chasing is Prado. That one, however, way out of play, and what a snag in the Packers bullpen from Mason Lerma.
Lerma's just like that.
Took off the hat and read the ball all the way through, and just like that, goes back to playing hacky sack like nothing even happened. Only a play Lerma can make. Rucker battling, fouled towards the right side.
Awesome battle. Let's go, Jack.
I don't need to tell you that. You heard it from the crowd right there. Rucker, phenomenal in the box right now. Just trying to keep one between the lines. Kelly still on first. Here comes the pitch from Badger. This one, again, fouled back, again towards the Packer dugout. That one just a little short of Lerma. Took his hat off. Wanted to do it again. Didn't get deep enough. 1-2 pitch to Rucker. Taking off is going to be Kelly. The throw down is not in time. Zane Kelly swipes second base and gets a runner in scoring position for the Packers with nobody out. Count even at 2-2.
Let's go, Jack.
Rucker battling harder than ever at the plate right now. Trying to make something happen. Takes that one low.
Nice.
What an at-bat from Jack Rucker. Spits on a close 3-2 changeup. Now a full count. Badger, check second again. This time comes home. The pitch in the dirt. And Jack Rucker wins the battle.
Now batting University of Michigan shortstop.
How
number
about
11,
Jack
Matthew
Rucker staying in that one the whole time, and now giving the Packers money man with runners in scoring position, Matthew Mansberry, a shot with none away. Trying to bring at least one home, maybe two. That one misses inside. I don't know how Mansberry got out of the way of that one. Steps back in the box now, even closer than he was before. This one, spin around on the mound from Badger. Does not throw down to second base. The pitch to Mansberry, left field, booted by the third baseman Hamburger. Coming home is going to be Kelly, trying to take third is Jack Rucker. Nobody's there, he will. And a hard hit line drive. Ground ball from Matthew Mansberry drives in another run.
Now batting from San Luis State University left field, number 9, Jake McCoy.
Yeah, I mean, that ball was hit pretty hard, Hugo, but I think it maybe scored an error there.
I don't know, I'll have to check on Sean, our scorekeeper. Official call there has not come in just yet.
Either way,
It's an error on the third baseman.
E3 taking off right away is Mansberry, not even going to throw down is Maneke. A little pump fake trying to get Rucker to come home. Did not work. A 5-run lead for the Packers. McCoy lined a single in his last at bat, trying to do it again. That one fouled straight back. No outs for the Packers. Runners on second and third. Trying to extend the lead as much as possible. Breaking ball in the dirt. McCoy swinging out of his shoes, but missing. McCoy been really solid at the plate as of late. Trying to do damage once again. That one inside. It's going to pop off the glove of Maneke. Rucker will stay put at third. Two count is even. Jake McCoy at the plate in battle with Jack Badger. That one a ground ball to short, going to bring a run home. Throwing across the diamond is Omamoto. It is in time, but an RBI. Ground out for Jake McCoy. Packers extend the lead once again, 6-0. Really good team at bat there from McCoy. Didn't get the pitch he was looking for, just put it deep enough in the left side to allow Rucker to score. Martinez now stepping up to the plate, again inside. It's been a miss for Badger in his outing so far. Trying to keep that runner at third. Not allow the Packers to bring any more across the plate in this frame. Badger comes home. Martinez, big swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking ball. Martinez taps the hat. Couple go-arounds with the bat. Now ready to go. That one misses just high. And the hitters count now, 2-1. A correction, it'll be a 1-2 count to Martinez. This one fly deep in the left field. Chasing is Prado, still chasing, looking up, and it's off the base of the wall. Martinez going to take second. And a double brings in Matthew Mansberry.
Now batting University of Michigan, first base, number 12, Matthew.
Martinez finally breaks through the big swing he and the Packers have been looking for. And an early 7-0 lead. Austin Fort stepping to the plate now, looking to keep it going. Check swing. Behind the plate says he went 0-1 to count. Big swing from Trey Martinez, just kept going. Gotta feel good to be on second base. This one kicks away from Manicky. Martinez going to take third with ease. So a free extra 90 feet for the Packers. They're trying to tally on more and more the early stages of this ball game. Badger takes a deep breath, comes home, misses high and outside to Austin Fort. Walk and a single on the day for the Packers first baseman thus far. Anything in play should bring another one in here for the Pack. That one in the dirt. Nicky stayed in front of that one. Doing a phenomenal job behind the plate so far. Trying to limit pass balls as much as possible. This one fouled towards the right side. Not hit very hard and out of play.
Yeah, overall, really strong start for the Packers, and this is what they want to see. They're finally playing Prune Packer baseball. 7-0 here in the first 4 innings.
3-2 pitch, Austin Fort, line straight in the center field, came in chasing, he will turn around and it is over his head. Austin Fort chugging, that one going to be stuck in the ivy. Came in, throws up his hands, but Trey Martinez will come in to score with ease, and back-to-back RBI doubles for the Packers.
Yeah, that one had triple, honestly, written all over it. I think he could have grabbed it out of the ivy. He just didn't want to. I saw the ball sticking up there out of the ivy, but I think he just wanted to limit it to a double.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Gomes, you can see, not very happy with the call, going out to talk to the umpires. I mean, you have a point there. Just a smart play by Kamen because, I mean, by the rule book, if you throw your hands up and it is in the ivy, it is technically a ground rule double, but it seemed like it may have been loose enough.
Well, that ivy is kind of classic for Rec Park, but I could see them trimming it back a little bit at the baseboards there, because that one would have been just off the base of the wall and nestled up on the base of the wall. So I don't know. We'll see. Marauders have just been blown apart over the past 3 innings, and I don't think it's stopping anytime soon with Will Van Wee coming to the plate.
That ball just kept carrying from Austin Fort. It looked like a low line drive at first, and all of a sudden, Kamen's running with his numbers towards home plate. And Will Van Wee a shot. Still only 1 out for the Packers. Austin Fort now on second. A big swing from Van Wee. can't connect with that one. Van Lee had that deep sac fly his last at bat towards left center field. One came and absolutely chased down. I have all these advanced stats now. You gotta wonder if maybe we had expected average. What that one would have been. Hit it to the deepest part of the yard, but it was smashed. This one smashed the other way now towards right center field. It's going to kick off the base of the wall. Coming home is Austin Fort, and standing up at second is Will Van Wee, the third consecutive RBI triple for the Prune Packers.
Oh my goodness, just pouring it on, 9-0 here. I'm amazed that Kamen didn't throw up his arms there for a ground rule double.
That one off the part of the wall where can't do anything about it. Correction. That third consecutive RBI triple, third consecutive RBI double for the Packers.
Score would have been the same, honestly. Regardless situation, score would have been the same.
I mean, looking at the scorebook, that's just unbelievable. It's almost the same exact swing to different parts of the yard, time after time after time. 3 consecutive at-bats. Now Caleb Kimball trying to join the fun. Maybe keep the streak going. Martinez started at second, replaced by Austin Fort. Austin Fort scores, replaced by Van Wee. Kimball now on a 1-1 count. You know, he can run too. We've seen him in the outfield. Check the boxes on all 3 spots. Played right, center, and left. Badger checks second and comes home. High curveball called for a strike. Big 5-run inning here. The bottom of the 4th for the Packers. Already up 9-0. The early frames. Absolute offensive explosion. Taking off for third is Van Wee. That one kicks off the glove of Hamburger on the throw down. Van Wee's gonna jog towards home plate. Well, that kills the opportunity for the 4th consecutive RBI double, but I'm sure the Packers will take it as they tally on again. 10-0 now.
Well, that is just another mistake in the cascade of mistakes that the Marauders have had, and that's, I mean, oh my goodness. Stolen base for Will Van Wee, and then an error by the catcher.
Brutal on the mound, in the field, just kind of all around right now for the Marauders. See Omamoto at short, gloves on his hands, just trying to get back into the dugout. 3-2 count to Kimball. He will ring him up on strikes. That one caught the bottom of the zone. And finally the second out for the Marauders.
And here comes Lewis. I mean, talk about triples. My goodness, that one was absolutely rocketed down that right field line. It was 350. It's 350 down to that foul pole in right field. It doesn't seem like it because it comes in so shallow in right center, but very interesting the way that that ball flew.
And I really don't think he could have put it in a better spot in his first at bat. This one driven out to center field. Kamen still chasing, looking up. Y la pelota se fue de cuadrangular. An absolute smash to dead center field by Brendan Lewis. And an already monstrous inning for the Prune Packers extends even more.
I mean, I think Gone would have done it, but hey, that was a magical call, magical homer. Oh my goodness, Packers 7-run inning here in the 4th, and they've batted around, ladies and gentlemen. So the scorebook turns over here.
I mean, unbelievable. I mean, for what it's worth, we've seen some balls hit out to left center field. We've hit some balls, you know, hit out to right center field. That one smashed straight down the middle. Now they're right over that medium-high wall in center field. That one misses low. A thrilling inning for the Prune Packers. Zane Kelly now takes a breaking ball in the dirt. Ahead in the count, 2-1. Marauders have 2 outs. He's looking for that final one, trying to get out of it. Kelly pokes this one in the center field. It's going to carry to Kamen. An absolutely monstrous inning for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. Put up a 7 spot, already adding to a high run total. 11-0 is the score as we head into the top of the 5th inning.
The first Little League player to make it to the major leagues.
Welcome back. After a 7-run 4th inning, it is 11-0 Packers. Here's the first pitch from the new man in the game, Jaden Ferguson. It's upstairs, 1-0. Ferguson recently committed to the University of Missouri. The 1-0, big swing and a miss, an high fastball to Brent Valentine. Valentine grounded out to shortstop. Mansberry, I mean, my goodness, Julian, what an inning for the Pack. 7 runs, only 4 hits in those 7 runs. 2 errors committed by the Marauders. This pitch is sent into dead center field. They want a little bit of their own, but back there on the track is Will Van Wee, and he makes the catch. So, now here comes Diego Prado. Flew out to right field. His first time at the plate. 11-0 game, though, is insanely wild here for the Packers, and I don't think they're done just yet. Here's the pitch. Ferguson's pitch is fouled back.
It's absolutely electric stuff from the offense. What we saw in those first 5 games, I mean, seems like it's coming back.
Here's the pitch, and that one's in there for a called strike at the knees. Count moves to 0-2. Ferguson dialed in. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs and inside, 1-2. University of Missouri pitching coach was here just a couple weeks ago to watch Ferguson pitch, and he was so impressed, offered him, and, well, the rest is history. Ferguson committed, transfer from the University of Texas at Austin. 1-2 on the way. In there, called strike 3. Jaden Ferguson rolling.
Catcher number 35, R.J. Meneke.
Of the 3 Texas arms, Jack Paris the only one staying at Texas for the time being. Jaden Ferguson going to the University of Missouri, and a recent commit to Duke for Cooper Rummel. So a lot of quality arms are getting. Here's the pitch. That one's low, 1-0. It's R.J. Meneke. Meneke heading to Delta College next year. The 1-0 on the way. Breaking ball outside, 2-0. So 2-0 with 2 down to Meneke. Ferguson winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get his bat around quick enough for that one. Two one now. On the way. That one is low. 3-1 now. 11-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Three-one on the way. That one's low and inside, and Meneke walks. So now it'll be the top of the order, and Kaz Omamoto. Two down, here's the pitch, and this one is a broken bat. Grounder picked up on the hop. No, it went under the glove of Mansberry. Throw to first is in time, though, as Rucker comes in to cover. Omamoto thought he was out by a mile, but, you know, that proves the worthy of hustle. So an odd 4-3 ground out. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back. Well, they don't have to dream anymore. The Packers are up 11-0, and Jack Ruckert is coming to the plate. A little bit of the mamas and papas as he rocks here. 4 times at the plate today. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and 2 walks. The pitch. That one's outside. New man on the mound is Rowan Barnes for the Bay Area Marauders. Cohen Barnes, actually. Okay. 0-1 on the way. Upstairs, 1-1. On the way, the pitch. That one's in there for a called strike, 1-2. Barnes from a very interesting journey. He's from Twin Falls, Idaho, a place that I'm very familiar with, driving through there on the way to Wyoming. He went to Canyon Ridge High School there and then now signed to play at Napa Valley College. The 1-2 is swung on and hit off the end of the bat into left field, and it'll drop in no man's land. The Bermuda Triangle of sorts. Ruckert into second, and the ball kicks past the shortstop, Omamoto, so a double there for Jack Ruckert as Matthew Mansberry comes to the plate.
Just a little sloppy all around right now from the Marauders. I mean, see Omamoto last inning doesn't run out the ground ball. That one overthrown a little bit. All the balls over the heart of the plate. I mean, good job on the Packers' part taking advantage.
Question of the year has to be, well, how do you stay motivated in an 11-0 game, especially when the team you're playing has beaten you 18-1 and 17-1 as that pitch is outside from Barnes. Barnes signed to play at Napa Valley College last year, and then he's played the last year, out in Napa. So interesting journey to the area. Wind blowing out to dead center field and hard. Here's the pitch to Mansberry. It's in the dirt, 2-0. I can imagine the Packers just being told to kind of lay back and relax as they enjoy and hopefully coast to a win here. Pitch in, that one's outside, 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough if you're the Marauders, but gotta do the best you can to just keep playing fundamental baseball. Stay in the game. I mean, you can't change what's already happened. And either way, you still got 5 more innings to go, so you might as well give it all you got.
Yeah, give it the best college try, and here comes Jake McCoy.
I've seen crazier things in baseball. It's one of the more unique sports out of all of them where maybe the things you least expect to happen can happen.
Well, here we go. Runners on first and second for Jake McCoy. McCoy 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that one's in there for a called strike. I'm sure McCoy would love to turn on one right here and put it out on a university streak, give the Pack an even extended lead. Here's the pitch to McCoy. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Barnes able to throw a cookie there, and McCoy just swings past it. Barnes, a two-way player, plays shortstop and pitches for Napa Valley. Here's the pitch, and this one is fouled down the third base line. Here's the pitch, and this one is grounded. Foul again, 0-2. McCoy to open the ball game up. He walked on an at-bat that he opened 0-2.
I've been very disciplined at the plate these last few games.
And he's rung up there on a pitch that is at the knees.
UCSD, catcher number 4,
Trey Martinez now coming to the plate.
Yeah, that one caught the bottom part of the zone. A good pitch there.
The pitch, and this was a big swing and a miss from Trey Martinez. A 1 with 1 down. Here's the pitch to Martinez, and that one is in there for a called strike. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch to Martinez. That one's in the dirt. 2-1 now. One, two, coming to Martinez, and he watches the breaking ball upstairs. 2-2 now. So 11-0, 2-2 count here to Trey Martinez. Runners on first and second with 1 down. Cohen Barnes kicks and fires. Swing, and he fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. The pitch fouled off. So this at bat, can it extend any longer? The 2-2 swing, and this one's crushed, laced, left field, no doubter, it is gone. Well, Trey Martinez coming alive here. A 3-run shot, his first of the summer. Welcome to Healdsburg.
Yeah, I mean, Martinez said, I have had enough. Smash in his last at bat. That one landed who knows where.
That one was lasered. Here's the pitch. This one is in there for a called strike to Matthew Austinfort. This pitch, that one's in there for a called strike. 0-2.
Good day at the plate for Austinfort. Walk, single, and an RBI double.
She's outside, 1-2. Austinfort doing a great job.
Last part of the strand of 3 consecutive RBI doubles for the Packers.
1-2 on the way. Swing, and he crushes this one. No doubter. Oh my goodness, off the light pole. Home run. Matthew Austinfort. Back-to-back blasts for the Packers.
Think he got all of that one?
And then some. Oh my goodness. 106 off the bat.
I mean, we've seen quite a few balls hit hard so far. The furthest homer, arguably, of the season by Austin Fort, which hit off the press box in right center field. That one, maybe not as much the distance because it was a low liner, but wow, was that one crushed. Got out in a hurry.
Yeah, well, 400 feet for that one, and now Will Van Wee coming to the plate. And the question is, where do you even start here?
You have to wonder if there's some sort of magnetic field or attraction to the poles around Recreation Park. I mean, these balls are just getting laced off of anything, any sort of metal element left and right.
Here's the first offering from Barnes now to Will Van Wee, and it's low, 1-0. So the beatdown becomes even worse. The 0-1, swing and a miss from Van Wee there. Count moves to 0-2 now.
Austin Fort has 2 out of the 3 homers that just have impressed me the most all season. Back in the early weeks, had a sky-high moonshot to right field that somehow got out, and that one just knew it right away.
And Will Van Wee strikes out. Now Caleb Kimball will come up. This might be the perfect time for Caleb Kimball.
Yeah, already 3 at-bats on the day. A lot of reps at the plate.
Whoever's running scoreboard is 15. We're up 15 on them. The 1-0. Swing and a miss from Kimball, 1-1. On the way. Breaking ball, and he hits this one straight up on the infield over on his Omamoto, and he will make the catch in shallow left field, and that will do it. But the Pack do, in fact, get it going in the 5th, and we'll be right back. 15-0 when we return.
Hamburger.
And we welcome you back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Drew Hamburger will lead it off for the Marauders as they try to gain some dignity in this one.
Yeah, definitely a tough go at the plate in the field, just trying to get any bit of momentum going.
Hamburger's been a bright spot, walked and singled. That one's just inside. 1-0 now on Hamburger. Infield shading him to the pull side. Ruckert up the middle at second. And that one's in tight again. Two-0 now. Off speed in there for a strike, 2-1. Hamburger lays off that slider. Jaden Ferguson trying to work a scoreless inning here in the top half of the 6th. Two-two pitch. Ferguson deals, liner, and the leaping Austin Fort makes the play for the out. Soft line drive.
For the Marauders.
Austin Fort probably didn't
Number
even have to
17,
jump for that one,
Adam
but
Calif.
he did. And it gets the job done either way.
Yeah, I mean, those can be tough sometimes, kind of in between on you. I mean, if it's going to get to you chest high anyway, it's better to go up than to risk it going over you. So, soft jump and landed lightly on his feet. Perfect position.
That one swung through by Kamen. He had a big double play back in the 1st and got a base knock in the 4th.
Yeah. Kill was really the only momentum the Marauders had in this game early in that 1st inning.
And a quick 0-2 from Ferguson on Kamen. Ferguson gets the sign, goes into his windup and delivers just upstairs. 1-2 now.
Like the idea there from Ferguson, try and get a chase if possible. Have some waste pitches to work with.
Definitely resets the eye level as Ferguson deals again, swung on and missed. Slider got him, strike 3.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 26, Marty Rosales.
Yeah, just struggling to pick it up at the plate right now, are the Marauders.
That slider just wiggling past their bats. Now Rosales will step in. That slider's been so effective and it continues to be 0-1 now. Ferguson deals. Fastball on the outer half is in there. 0-2 now. So Ferguson has not wasted many pitches here in this one. Been very around the middle of the zone, and these Marauders hitters have been had a hard time picking this stuff up. Ferguson shakes off the sign, gets the one he wants. Sun setting as Ferguson deals, pop up out of play near the spot. 0-2. Rosales has K'd both times, looking to avoid the hat trick. Ferguson deals. Upstairs and away with the heater. 1-2 now. Ferguson deals. Slider misses low. Two and two now. That one's fouled back off the netting. Rockwood on deck. Ferguson fires outside. 3 and 2 now. So a great battle here from Rosales.
Yeah, Ferguson's done a good job of staying in the zone as well. Rosales making him work a little bit.
Ferguson swung on and missed. As Martinez grabs it, throws it down to Austin for the K. We will head to the bottom half of the sixth. Ferguson throws a scoreless sixth inning as the Packers bats will go up again. Brendan Lewis will lead it off. Stay with us. Jordan Blase will lead it off against Brendan Lewis. Lewis absolutely unloaded a ball last time up to the tennis courts. Out in center.
One of the furthest balls we've seen hit all year.
Blase deals, sinker, up and in. That had some wicked action on it.
Pretty much immediately after, Austin Fort follows it with a 400-foot bomb.
Lewis, the perfect blend of speed and power as he unloads that one to left center. Kamen going back and he will not get it. Lewis is gonna stop at second, and that is 3/4 of the way to the cycle. A double, a triple, and a homer. He's just got the easiest one left.
Yeah, I mean, you could hear the whole Packers dugout yelling at him to stay. May have had 3 there, but they want him to get a shot at history. Still, Packers keep going on this pace. Gonna have a couple of at-bats to go.
No doubt. Kelly's already getting his 5th at-bat in the 6th inning, so These Marauders pitchers have struggled to slow this Packer offense down as Blase deals slider
Yeah,
just
Blase,
above the zone.
last time against the Packers, 2 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 6 walks. High total.
Blase deals upstairs again, so definitely the recipe for success is to keep the ball in the zone, especially in a 15-run game. Kelly's been on base twice, but hasn't every Packer. Outside again, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it's been a train with unlimited trolleys. Keeps going.
Blase fires. Swing and a miss. Kelly has to adjust his helmet after that one. That one was headed, if he made contact, toward that Healdsburg school banner out there and right. Blase deals, fouled back.
Yeah, I mean, definitely seen Kelly hook some balls out there before. It's always interesting to see the defensive alignment of the visiting teams that come to play. I mean, the Marauders now, it's their 3rd game here at Rec Park. They have experience kind of playing right in front of that wall, as they know that's where most of these balls tend to go.
And that one is outside, so Kelly will take the ball for. And the LSU man, Jack Ruckert, will bat.
Not to the extremes of the first couple games these two teams played, but I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking at 8 walks already for the Packers. Only 5 innings in.
Still definitely a massive problem for this Marauders pitching staff.
I mean, especially in a game like this, I mean, you have to stay in the zone. Defense has been on the field for a long time. Just try to get the bats up as long as possible and work some good counts.
Ruckert's been on base 3 times, 2 via the walk and 1 a double in the second. That one is upstairs again, 3-0 now.
Ruckert count for 2 of those walks on the day for the Packers already. See if he can get a 3rd here.
And that one's upstairs again. So the bases will be juiced for Matthew Mansberry.
I mean, if you're Ruckert too, or any of these Packers hitters, I mean, you're looking to hit, you want to swing, you've already walked multiple times. Tough go of things right now for the Marauders on the mound.
Yeah, Blase not giving you much of an opportunity to do that.
How to do anything you can at this point. I like them mound meeting there from Maneke. Just get in the zone as best you can, let your defense work.
Mansberry, a commit to Michigan. Takes a strike in there. You know what they say. 80% of the pitches after the mound visit will be in the zone. And that one rings true there.
Be a good feeling if you initiate the meeting.
And Blase tugs that one.
Let's see, I mean, Lewis, speed he has, probably could have scored on that one. Packers, this big of a lead, not even thinking about it. staying put, letting the bats work naturally. Runs happen to score, runs happen to score.
Outfield playing pretty straight up. As Blase deals, slider in there.
Really just an incredible day on offense for the Packers. I mean, we've seen them, score runs in the loads. Maybe the first couple innings and the back innings are shut down, or they're shut down the first couple innings and the back innings they score. But this one, I mean, scored 4 consecutive innings. They're poised to do it here again. It's an incredible effort in the box all around.
Now the count even at 2-2. Mansberry gets rug up on the slider.
Now batting from San Jose State.
So that's twice in that at-bat that front door slider just absolutely buckled Mansberry. And now McCoy will step in. Got a base knock on the day as well as a walk.
That pitch is sharp. All the movement on it, especially at the top of the zone. Catch a hitter off guard.
First pitch sliders in tight. McCoy fouls that one back. That one might have hit a car. McCoy.
That's the second time in 2 games it's went from silence to cars beeping, and now we got multiple going off at the same time.
McCoy lines that one past Hamburger, just went over his glove. Lewis will come in to score. So will Zane Kelly, and the Packers now lead 17-zip.
Now batting.
Not sure what that one's going to be rolled. I mean, not necessarily hit super hard. A pretty routine ground ball. Just Hamburger struggled to keep the glove down. Right under.
I definitely have that one as an E5 there. I mean, that's pretty much right at him. Now Martinez will try to add to his big night as the car alarm is still blaring.
Oh, there we go. Right as you say, we get it figured out.
Blase deals, slider in there for a strike. That's been a couple times that it's confused these Packers hitters. Kind of just putting it in the middle of the zone and say, come and get it, but.
Sometimes that's the recipe for success. Just throw strikes any way you can.
Martinez chases that slider. That one started middle and then dashed into the other batter's box.
Well, that's what happens, when you're able to consistently put it in the zone. It's the hitters thinking that it's going to land in that same spot. Then you get the tunnel going and get the swing.
That one's upstairs. Rucker will move up. So will McCoy. So second and third now.
Kind of funny there from Martinez. He didn't even flinch. Just stayed in the box on the ball straight over his head.
Definitely a tough guy.
Yes, showing a lot of resilience today. A tough start to the season, and comes in and just absolutely explodes with the bat.
That one's in tight again. So Blase trying to have that Ryan Walker type stuff. Sinker coming back and slider going across, but he's been struggling to locate here. Blase deals, that'll be ball 4.
University of Michigan, number 12, Matthew Ossenford.
And And now the man of the hour, Matthew Austinfort, after absolutely demolishing a baseball into the right field bleachers. Yeah, Jackson Howell backing up. I would too with this guy in the box. I mean, look at where he's playing.
I mean, pretty much at the track about 10 feet short. You know, the issue is that the power of Austin Fort, if it gets in the air, there's a good chance it's going to leave. And if it leaves, then no matter how far back you are, there's nothing you can do.
Austinfort gonna be teammates with Mansberry at UMich. That one is up and out, 3-0 now. I mean, if you're Austinfort, you have the green light here.
If I'm Austin Fort, I'm swinging out of my shoes here. I mean, if I get a pitch remotely close to the zone, try and put on a show.
Blase deals, up and away, 18-0.
Top batter for University of Houston, number 13.
Yeah, I mean,
Will Van Wee.
not much more you can really do. Just gotta find a way to throw strikes.
There will be a pitching change. We'll take a break. Stay with us. Will Van Wee will step in now. Maximo Rockwood on the mound as Van Wee cracks that one to second on for the double play. So one pitch and 2 men retired for Maximo Rockwood, the DH on the day actually, for the Bay Area Marauders. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
Marauders, number 14.
All right, an only
Maximo
bigger
Rockwood.
lead for the Packers. Extended even more last inning. Now Aiden Pin on. Trying and get the bats back up for the Packers as quick as possible. Won 3 appearances this season, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Good opportunity to get back in the zone here. Howell skies this one high into the night sky, but McCoy will settle under and make the catch. That one was up there for a long time.
Batting for the Marauders, number
Yeah.
25, Jackson
Rockwood,
Howell.
the new pitcher, got under that one by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, how about Rockwood coming in the pitch? Little Shohei Ohtani action and rolls a double play on the first pitch. It's an offense that's been blazing. Swing and a miss here for Valentine. That one in the dirt. Pin comes home. Valentine lines this one in the right field. And a single for the Marauders. One away. Hit that one sharply.
Marauders, number 16, Brent Valentine.
Good swing there. Just pulled that.
Correction on that one. Valentine up at the plate now. That was Howell. Nice drive in the right field. This one in on the hands of Valentine, and not via hit, but via hit by pitch. He will take first base as well.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 4, Gary Elizari.
This goes the same both ways, despite who's in the lead. If you're on the mound, just try to throw as many strikes as possible. The Packers' case, I mean, even to get the hot bats back up. That one, a big swing as Prado stubbles across home plate. Fastball blew it by him. Pin checks the runner at second, comes home. Fastball catches the top of the zone, 0-2. Pin a double play away from getting out of the inning. Trying to work a ball on the ground. That one was low. Martinez wants to check over to second, does not get the appeal, and the count will move to 1-2.
Gotta love that as a pitcher, though. Catcher fighting for you every single pitch, even no matter the score of the game.
Gutsy take there by Diego Prado works in his favor. 2-2 the count. That one missed just a bit outside. One away in the inning for the Packers. Pin comes home and a swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Got him to expand the zone a little bit. Prado could not get the bat head to the ball. Oh, that'll bring RJ Manicky to the plate. Strikeout, walk on the evening. Looking to extend the inning for the Marauders. First pitch misses low. Marauders trying to scrap across a run any way that they can. Pin comes home, swing and a miss. Big swing from the lefty bat. Right through it. Strike one.
Good command of that fastball right on the top rail from Pin.
And goes to the bottom shelf there and gets the call as well. Working all sides of the plate. Trying to get out of the jam. Breaking ball low and a swing and a miss from RJ Manicky. After a little adversity, in the top of the 7th. Aiden Payne able to work out of it, get the Packers bats back up as they look to keep the train rolling.
When they are ready, but they're ready, I'll rely on the leader of the Village Singers.
Come on, you guys need to get louder. Guys, 1, 2, 3, stretch your out at the old
Hey, and the Village Singers, take me out to the ball game.
Oh, Caleb Kimball in to lead it off for the Packers. Scored in 5 consecutive innings.
And Kimball's a pitcher. We'll see another pitcher bat this inning. Mason Lerma due up.
Yeah, I mean, guys know Lerma time on the mound. I think it's some Lerma time in the box as well. Kimball grounds this one to third. Hamburger scoops it up, throws across the diamond, and that one past the first baseman, Rosales. Tough hop there at first, a long hop. Can't seem to pick it up. Gonna be scored a single for Caleb Kimball. That one, a little bit of a skipper in there.
And boy, cycle watch is on full effect here. Brendan Lewis.
Lewis has the triple. He has the home run. He has the double. Just missing the easiest piece. Looking to say simple and do it here. Coming home, that one misses high.
I wonder how much that gets in your mind of, man, I have to come through here. This is one of the only times I could maybe get a cycle.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a level of pressure. At the same time, the way the Packers are swinging the bat, never know, he might get another opportunity. That one misses inside. 3-1. Rockwood still on the mound for the Marauders. 3-1, home to Lewis. This grounded to the left side. To second, over the first, not in time. Cycle not in play for Lewis on that one. Scooped up by Hamburger. Nice job getting it over to second, just not in time. And now, loudest cheers from the crowd all night. Mason Lerma steps to the plate. Getting the sign from Coach Gomes at third. Trying to do some damage. Lewis on first, has speed. A little jumpy on that one, takes the first pitch outside.
This is one of my favorite parts of when it is a big lead, these at-bats right here.
Fastball misses outside. Lerma showing some discipline. Did hit a little bit in his high school days. Swing the bat. fairly decently. Got the job done when he needed to. That one, big cut. Fouls it straight back off the backstop, but boy, is he on it. Knows exactly what he's looking for, just trying to get one in fair play.
When do you think the last time he has actually swung a bat?
Definitely been a minute for Lerma. That one inside, skips past the catcher, Manicky, and Lewis just gonna jog the second, doing his due diligence, taking the extra 90 feet on the pass ball. Definitely the most locked in this Recreation Park crowd has been all night, and I mean, this is the reward you get for sticking it out. An 18-run lead. Watch Mason Lerma taking that bat, and he stays alive, fouling that one back.
Just like he is on the mound, he's a gritty pitcher, so he's not going to back down no matter what.
Trying to make something special happen. 2-2 count to Lerma. The pitch, ground ball to the right side. Fielded by the first baseman, Rosales. Getting over the cover is Rockwood. They're going to call him out at first. Lerma absolutely hustling down the line. Almost had that one there. Nevertheless, a good at bat. Worked the 2-2 count. Put a decent swing on it. Nice round of applause from the Recreation Park crowd. High fives from his teammates in the dugout as he walks down the line. Did a job as well. Moved Lewis over to third. This one absolutely clubbed from Jack Ruckert into the right field bleachers, and goodbye baseball. Jack Ruckert with an absolute shot, trying to match the likes of his teammate Matthew Austinfort. Sends it in the same direction. And for the first time all season, the Prune Packers have scored 20 runs.
I mean, are you kidding me? That one was over the bleachers. In. That might have bounced into Georgie Park back there. That's the kind of power we're talking about.
I mean, everybody overwhelmed. I mean, Matthew Mansberry's song is playing mid at bat. Just an absolute slugfest from the Packers offense. Mansberry swings through that one. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, the amount of no doubt home runs we've seen from the Packers today. Not shots that we maybe thought we were going to get out, knew we were going to get out, and have. And Martinez, Austinfort, now Jack Ruckert. Brendan Lewis is, you know, maybe a little more on the edge. He hit it to straightaway center. Haven't seen a ball fly over to that part of the yard yet this year. Lewis accomplishes that. Packers offense just checking all the marks throughout this game. That one misses inside on Mansberry. Rockwood. Mansberry having a nice laugh as Rockwood says, my bad, that one missed inside. Mansberry down in the count, 1-2. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. 20 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors for the Marauders. Absolute display from this Packers offense, and Mansberry takes the walk.
I mean, at this point, it's like walks aren't even that prized anymore.
Yeah, been a lot of them into double digits now with 10. That one spiked in the dirt by the shortstop. Omamoto gonna kick off the base of the wall behind first base. And Martinez gonna step to the plate now. I mean, if it is of importance, another error issue to the Marauders defense. That one thrown straight into the ground. Another tough hop in this infield grass. So Martinez with a shot now. Fouls that one straight back.
Healthy cut there.
Is that Lemke? Martinez takes the ball inside. Well, another pitcher on deck. Simon Lemke. Looking to get in that bat. See if Martinez can keep the inning going. Smashed. Left field going back is Prado. Has a beat on it and just in front of the warning track makes the catch. Well, another inning of runs for the Prune Packers as they put up two. A big swing from Jack Rucker to highlight it. We'll head to the top of the 8th inning. Well, very aggressive pounding music. That can only mean one man coming in the ball game. Jack Paris will take over for the Prune Packers. Looking to throw strikes and hit this Packers offense back up to the plate. Dugout feeling it as well. Good amount of smiles down there. Walk-in song from Paris. Strike one on the outside part of the plate.
Good pitch there. Establish the zone early and often.
Umamoto. That one misses high. Believe we have pinch hitter, not fully sure. He's at the plate. Seen a couple of pitchers enter the ball game. That one A big hack fouled off to the right side.
Is that Mason Lerma in right field? I can't tell. It kind of looks
I
like
see
him.
a lefty glove.
Yeah.
It appears to be Mason Lerma may be in left field. That one rung up on strikes. Good pitch there from Paris. Strikes out Christensen. Oh, now Hamburger. Step back up to the plate. 1 out in the inning. Paris breaking ball straight down the middle. I mean, you know, usually when you enter a game as a substitute, the ball finds a way to make its way down to your position. I'm going to stay ready out there for Lerma right as I say that. That one fouled off to the right side, but out of play. I'm sure, you know, he's hoping for a chance to make a play as well. Not sure when the next time he's going to see time in the field besides being on the mound actually is. Packers will go down this weekend. Medford, Oregon play tough Rogues team. Lerma scheduled to pitch. That one, strike 3 on the outside corner. Got Hamburger looking. And 2 away in the inning for Paris.
Calm, cool, collected. I mean, Paris is absolutely dealing right now.
So
No matter what the score is, he's going to go out there and execute.
Colin McKee stepping to the plate now for the Marauders. Another pinch hitter. Swings at the breaking ball in the dirt for strike 1. As you mentioned, Paris looking good on the mound. A couple of rough outings for the Packers, but has some confidence right now. Shaking his head, yes. Putting it exactly where he wants. 2 quick outs on strikeouts. Already an 0-2 count here to McKee. Paris sets and comes home. Slider picked by Martinez. That one bounced in the other batter's box, and Martinez made that look a lot easier than it is to scoop that ball up. This count moves to 1-2. Paris will come home again. Breaking ball on the inside, just misses. That one close. Paris steals that one on the outside. Works a 3-2 count.
Close pitch right there. Very over-the-top release from Paris.
Paris comes home and he loses him. A great at-bat there from McKee. Draws the walk. And, you know, always good to get some momentum going offensively heading into your next matchup. Be good for the Marauders to try and do that here and see if they can drive this run home with 2 away. Marty Rosales stepping up to the plate for the Marauders. Paris swing and a miss, taking off right away. He's calling McKee. No attempt at a throw down. I mean, showed a pretty good amount of speed there. He was already halfway down the line by the time the ball got to the plate. Not sure there would have been much of a chance anyways. So now a runner in scoring position for the Marauders.
Not quite a stolen base for him, though.
Well,
just a fielder's indifference.
defensive indifference, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. One of the maybe more unique, finicky, overlooked, however you want to call it, terms in baseball.
Niche.
Niche. That's a good word. That's the word I was looking for. It's a good swing. That one grounded towards the left side. Mansberry going to throw over to first. A little bit of trouble for Paris. 2 strikeouts. Gets the ground ball to short. Works out of it. We will head to the bottom of the 8th inning as the Packers look to tally on.
From San Diego State University, number 18, Simon Lemke.
And we welcome you back, Simon Lemke, the pitcher.
From San Diego State.
In to hit. Rare occurrence here, as that fastball's outside from Rockwood.
And that one's low.
2-0 now on Lemke. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's going for the fences on that one.
Lemke drills that one, and that will drop down in front of Prune for a base hit.
Oh, and next, another pitcher.
UC Berkeley, number 35,
Duncan Russell into bat. Pitcher.
I mean, this might just be Coach Gomes trying to end the game here at this point. Russell, big hack at the high heater. 0-1 now. Russell has a little hoodie on. Long pause from the pitcher as that one's fouled back. Prune Packers dugout really getting into this one.
It's been a tough game for the Marauders.
And that one is just upstairs. Good take there from the pitcher. He knows his zone. Rockwood deals, swung on and missed. That is no two-strike approach there. Wave and a miss, and Russell goes down. Now another pitcher, but a two-way player, so more accustomed to hit it. Caleb Campbell.
Last week he committed to Texas A&M.
Rockwood deals. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1 now.
Fouled
And
off.
that one's chopped down the third base line. Almost caught a pitcher or two.
Lerma's in the hole. Maybe getting second at bat.
Rockwood fires. 40-foot fastball there.
In the pitch. Oh,
Kimball lines that one
and his
to
first hit of the
left.
year. Brandon Lewis, a single away from the cycle.
Lewis, a single away from the cycle as Rockwood deals.
Oh,
that one's
that's a
drilled
drive.
left field. It is out of here. Lewis will clear the bases. I mean, that's not what he needed for the cycle, but that will boost his OPS on the year. My goodness, Brendan Lewis.
That was absolutely crushed by Lewis.
4 extra base hits on the day.
And up to bat for the second time, Mason Lerma after the pitching change.
I mean, this has to be a little disheartening. If you're the Bay Area Marauders.
Having the pitch, number 12, Drew Hamburger.
Oh, and the position player, the number 2 hitter.
Drew Hamburger is gonna pitch now. Let's see if he can slow these Packers bats down. We'll take a break. Stay with us. And we welcome you back. The UC Davis player Mason Lerma will step in as the outfielders for the Marauders run back to their positions. Drew Hamburger on the mound, the position player, as Lerma pops that one up left side. It might get in the Bermuda Triangle, and it does! A single for Lerma. I mean, you couldn't throw it any better than that.
Yeah, that was insane. Pitcher of the year last year for the PEL, and now getting hits for the Prune Packers. And now in the box from LSU, Jack Rucker.
That went right in between the shortstop Kaz Okamoto and the left fielder Diego Prado to drop in for a base hit. Now Lerma getting a little wild with his lead as Jack Rucker, who deposited his last at bat in the left field bleachers, steps in now.
Yeah, he's a real deal. Started 14 games for LSU last year as a freshman.
Rucker lines that one out to center. Center fielder started back, now heads in, and it drops. Lerma didn't get a good read on it, and he will get out at second. Coach Gomes cannot believe it.
Better next from University of Michigan, number 11, Matthew Mansberry.
And now right out of high school, Matthew Mansberry, committed to the University of Michigan. Trust me now. And the pitch fouled off to the right side. Oh. And it seems like one of the lucky fans is going to get the ball. Mansberry had an 8.5 out of 10, perfect game grade. And the pitch. Up in, might be trouble. Oh, and they get it.
Right fielder Jackson Howell makes the catch. That will retire the side, but 3 more come across for the Packers. Marauders will try to rally in the top half of the 9th. Stay with us. And we welcome you back. Jack Paris will face another Jack. The hitter will be Jack Badger.
They're keeping Duncan Rustlin at first with a sweatshirt on. And the pitch.
Lined, caught at third by Brendan Lewis. I mean, he is just everywhere today for the Prune Packers. One away in the ninth.
Now coming to play number 15, Ryan Goodley.
And now at bat for the Marauders, Ryan Goodley as the ball. Ryan Goodley, the team is not having such a good day today.
One and one now on Goodley. Paris gets the sign, cocks and fires. That one's in there for a strike.
And the pitch, low fastball. Paris is known as the city of love, and the fans here at Rec Park are loving it tonight.
And that one's in there for strike three. Slider catches the outer half, and there is two away.
Paris making him look silly out there.
Number 16 for the Marauders, Brent Valentine.
Paris delivers. Slider catches the zone again. 0-1 now. This has just been an incredible shellacking of these Marauders today.
Oh.
0-2 now.
Folded out here is number 16.
Paris deals. Check swing. He went around.
Oh,
Martinez
hell no.
goes to the backstop,
Sword.
and he throws on to
And
first.
that's the game.
That will end it as the Prune Packers get the W, 23-0. Martinez will go shake hands with Jack Paris as the Prune Packers will line it up. They absolutely mashed in this game. And
Yeah, that was a tough game for the Marauders.
I mean, Brendan Lewis, probably the player of the game. You could go watch that interview later. But, I mean, he had 4 extra base hits, 13 total bases on the day. I mean, he had a couple nice plays in the field, and the Packers pitching was dominant today. What did you like about their success?
They were just hitting the ball everywhere, and it was dominant on both sides of the ball. Clean baseball in the field for the probably the best they've done out there today.
That will do it for us at Rec Park. Our next game will be tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You Packers get the win 23-0. Make sure to tune in tomorrow.